just going back 3 rows here to the ladies that are connected there. There's a lady in the blue and the lady next to you. Would you understand an Albert in the spirit, please?
I will.
Would you also understand that there is some connection here with the horses link that's important?
Work horses, yes.
Right. And do you also remember, connected round that, it was something like a brewery it might have been. Was that have been brewery dray horses of some sort?
The
or
dray
coal?
Yeah, the dray horses are important, and there's a mill, yes.
Right. And there is also connected with this somehow something, this Hemmings name, which doesn't ring with you yet, does it? But can you place your mind to the workplace where those horses were? And it looks to me like it's something like Hemmings and Co.
Hemmings
Can you
Yard.
remember that? Because it has the gold sort of lettering, almost like fairground lettering.
Hemmings Yard.
Hemmings Yard. So we've got the link there already with it. Now, Albert, I want to come to,
Yes.
who is quite a card, isn't he?
Yes,
He's
he is.
quite a character, right? A bit of a rude man sometimes, I have to say, so I've got to be a little bit careful how I put my words. Let's say he's a bit Joe Blunt,
Yes.
right? He's a thinner build to him, I've got to say, because I've got not a fat man, you know. I feel muscular in my strength, but not bulky. Would that make sense?
Yes, it
right?
does.
He had very blue eyes too, because he tells me he had the brilliant blue eyes.
Yes.
He had a habit of going like this to you too. It was one of his little
Thumbs up.
quirks, wasn't it? He
Yes.
goes, "All right, lass."
Yeah.
Right. He's talking about. I don't know if one of the horses was called Jessie or whether it's a lady called Jessie, so I'm going to insult someone if I'm not careful here. Was there a horse called Jess or Jessie?
Well, it's Jane. He named all the horses after the girls.
He sings it to me too, so it might connect here around a song.
Well, he was always
Lady
singing.
round the drainy or something he's saying. It sounds like that makes no sense to me. I don't recognise it.
He always used to sing like ditties,
Right.
bit saucy. And if he saw,
God, I better not ask you
exactly,
more.
right, okay, but that's what it links to.
Right.
He
Okay.
links
So
it
you would
that way.
understand
Yeah,
that, what I
okay.
said. You would understand that.
Yes,
That's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
There's somebody with him here also called Jack that liked the gardening,
Yes.
right? And Jack is the opposite to him because the Albert life describes a thinner man, but Jack's shorter and wider,
Yes.
right? And I feel I want to put one of those sort of working men's hats on him.
Yes.
And I seem to walk with a bit of a stoop when I walk like this, as if I've got a sort of, I'm eager to get something done. He walked a bit like you'd imagine a gnome would walk.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, the Albert both like music,
Yes.
right? But Albert liked to sing, but the other chappie I've just described liked to whistle.
Yes.
And he had a whistle when he spoke, because he had the gap in his teeth like that, didn't he?
Yes.
Who was something like Uncle Nichols? Uncle Nicholson, but I want to put the uncle, and it seems to be it's a term of endearment of some sort.
Yeah. It does link with the mill. Okay. And I was never sure what it's Bill. In actual fact, was his real name, but he used to put a 2-bob bit or something between his teeth and never said his name correctly.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah.
And he loved fried eggs. He eat them all the time.
Yeah.
Live on fried egg sandwiches, he says
Yeah.
to me. Right? He had the joke about the sixpence or whatever it was in the tooth that we hear. But there was also another joke that he said in the family, which was the sixpence in the Christmas pudding that someone swallowed.
That's right. Yeah.
Right? Now, it didn't take him to the spirit world, but they swallowed the sixpence. So he's leaving me with that song, sing a song of sixpence with a whistle.
Okay.